Hi, I hope you've had a great week. In my previous recording, I was talking about intuition, and on that actual day, received some intuition, and I wanted to share it just to sort of give an example of what it may look like or feel like. It does happen very differently for each person. But it was just, I thought it was like, well, I don't believe in coincidences, and I just thought it was really interesting that it happened on that day. And so I thought I might share it as an example. Maybe you might be able to, relate. So I was actually driving home, and as I was driving along a road, I sort of just, happened to look to the side, and there was something that really just caught my attention. I had a look at it, and then, I continued to drive, and then there was like an inner knowing that I needed to stop there. It was very, like, even after I had moved past it, I was like, oh no, okay, something is telling me that I need to actually go back, and I need to actually just go and stop there for a minute. I didn't know what it was for, but what I did know is that I was drawn to it, and it really felt like that was my intuition saying, okay, this, you need to stop. So I did. So I went back, I parked my car, went out, and I went for a little walk, and I was at a particular venue, and I didn't really know what I needed to do when I got there, and this is often the case. So I just went for a little walk inside the venue, and I was really drawn to the back. There was like a really nice event space, and I was like, oh, okay, this would be really nice to hold an event at. And so then I went to the counter, and I spoke to the lady, or there was a lady there, and I ended up just ordering a hot chocolate. I walked out, went for a little walk, and then ended up coming back as I sort of felt like I hadn't completed what I needed to, something wasn't finished. And so then I had a conversation with that same lady, and I sort of brought up the event space at the back. And as she was talking to me about that, she also mentioned an event that was taking place there, which was, when she said it, I was like, oh wow, okay, that's something that I would really be interested in attending. So she, wrote it down. She gave me a business card, and then I was like, okay, I think that's what I needed to have understood. That was my message from that stop there. So off I went, on with my day, and now I'm actually very curious and interested to see where that thread is going to go, or how it's going to evolve and continue. So I'm keeping an open mind about it. I don't really know where it's going to lead, but I'm just happy to continue to follow that, that inner knowing that, I'm drawn to something, or I feel like I need to do something, or be somewhere, or speak to someone, or contact, someone. I'm just going to continue to follow that and see where it goes. So I thought I might just provide that as a little example. Maybe you might be able to relate to it, maybe not. But that's just, I guess, how I experienced my intuition on that day. I wish you a wonderful weekend ahead. Bye.